Hey guys, I missed y'all. I hope you had a happy Sunday. So, I got a juicy one for y'all today. I mean, it's all juicy, isn't it? But this one's really juicy. Alright, let's get into it. So, it was about 8 something tonight. It's now 10:36. And unfortunately, I'm someone that smokes cigarettes and I haven't stopped yet. So, I wanted to go out and get some cigarettes. So, I was like, okay, let me go do that. And there's some picnic tables outside of where I live at. When I went out to these, past these picnic tables that I have to pass by to get to where I was going to go, right? Guess what I saw? I saw the narcissist's best friend slash gay lover that they're both on a DL sitting there talking to his aunt. Not the narc's aunt. The gay lover's aunt, who happens to be my neighbor, right? I was like, but I kept my game face on. I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. Because I'm not going to not do what I'm going to go and do. And so he goes, hey, what's up, fam? Like, love you. What you doing? Like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. The bullshit, right? And at first, my first response was, I said, no, you don't. But then I was like, let me catch myself. Because what are we playing? Okay, we're playing a game of chess, right? And you're a pawn. Okay, I'm going to play with you. So I was like, oh, hi. And he was like, man, you know I love you. I said, you know something? I love you too. I still have love for you too. Kind of like that Ant-Man scene where she's like, I want my daddy. He was like, yeah, I want your daddy too. Yeah, I love you too. And so he's like, oh man, you got a cigarette? And I'm like, nah, I'm actually going to go get some. But when I get one, I'll give you one. He was like, I'll pay for it. Bitch, I'm not no fucking street merchant. You don't have to give me something for me to give you something. But I know you don't understand that. So, okay, sure. So I go and I come back and I have my cigarettes or whatever. And he's still there. But he's like all cracked out. Now, mind you, this dude that is his best friend slash gay lover on the DL used to be, like, he's not attractive in the face, but he used to be a little bit more well put together, a lot more put together. He used to have like these long dreads that weren't like gross, and he's tall, and his clothes would be like neat and stuff like that. Man, when I tell y'all, when I saw him, he was like, he looked like Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons, but like as a black ghetto ass piece of shit, like with soot all over him, kind of, right? Like, he looked like his dick stank for real. He looked like his dick smelled like boo boo, which it probably does, because him and the narc are fucking, right? But I'm not even laughing. I'm not laughing because he looked like his pee pee and balls smell like boo boo, like doo doo, number two, whatever y'all call that shit, that immaculate shit that people take on the street when they're on crack. He looked like that. And he had this like cue ball thing going on, no dreads, right? And this Krusty the Clown like out to here on both sides, like just taco meat like hairstyle, like bush thing going on. And I was like, damn, bruh. But you know what was great about that? Is that the narcissist is a reflection of their friends, and their friends are a reflection of them. So if you look like that, I'm pretty sure the narc looks just as tweaked out and gross. I don't give a fuck, right? But like, damn, dude. So I come back and I'm like, you know what? Give this motherfucker a cigarette. Matter of fact, give him two. So I slid him two cigarettes. And his aunt was like, hey, it's my buddy. I was like, hi, Miss Da-da-da. I can't give you guys her real name because it's not her fault and I can't put her on blast. But I was like, hi, Miss Da-da-da. And I was like, stay safe out here. And he's like, hey, you know, like come sit down and shit. Now, look, I don't care if you are an atheist or whatever the fuck you are, but regardless, the Bible says if you go into someone's house and they are of a bad nature, leave swiftly. And it also says don't eat from an enemy's table. Why the fuck would I sit down at that table? Because if you're there and I haven't seen him in 3.5 years and you're randomly outside of my apartment at some tables, that means the narcissist is not that far behind, right? You're waiting for him. And I don't have time for that shit. But this is my point. A lot of you will probably come for me. If you want to come for me in the comments, it's cool. I mean, I'm not going to give a fuck. Because if it's some shitty comment, I'm not into the negativity. So I'm just going to like dismiss them and keep moving. But for those of you who actually know what I'm talking about, I chose to give him those 2 cigarettes. I chose to play nice, right? Why did I do that? Because, see, the narcissist sends those flying monkeys out to do what? Check. Like the fact that he even saw me on the rando was like time for him to assess me. Trust me, cracked out or not, he was looking me up and down to see, did I look bad? Did I smell bad? Do I seem like I'm broke? Am I doing bad? And the fact that I have 2 kids and I was by myself, oh yeah, he's going to report back to that narcissist and be like, I saw your ex-wife and she looked good. And she actually could afford to give me something out of charity. Like 2 cigarettes, which are like $13 a pack now or some shit, right? And she actually like said hi. And she wasn't mean to me. And she went on about her merry ass the fuck way, right? Oh, they're going to tell that narcissist that shit. And that's what you want. You send those flying monkeys back with a smile. Because they are going to brag to that narcissist, and that narc's it's just going to fucking eat them up. In the Bible, again, it also talks about how when you're nice to your enemies, it's like heaping hot coals on top of their head, right? It just, like, they just stew about it because they're like, I know all the shit I've done to you. Why are you being nice? Ah, right? It's okay. You're supposed to be nice. Don't, you guys, none of my babies out there, I love y'all. Man, I gotta do a thank you to my subscribers. I don't like to call y'all subscribers. Y'all are my family. We just are sisters and brothers from another mother, for real. But do not break character. Do not ever become mean because someone else was mean. Is it hard? Sometimes, sure. But I can bank on most of you guys are actually pretty genuinely nice people. And that's why you were targeted in the first place. Do not break character. Now, yes, I didn't sit with them because that would just be stupid. That would require me to break out mace and my pocket knife. I mean, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be attacked. But being nice is strategic. Being nice is actually godly. Being nice and smart is what destroys that narcissist and his flying monkeys. Because guess what? When that flying monkey dude of his that was outside today goes back, which he will, and report to the narc, there's nothing he can say about me that's bad. All he can say about me is she looked good and she gave me 2 cigarettes and said hi and smiled. You send those flying monkeys back with a smile on their face. That's how you kill them. That's how you kill them. You genuinely can kill someone with kindness if that someone is a demonic piece of shit. You can do it. So I just want to let you know, because you might bump into one of your narcissist friends. It's very highly likely. Right? I don't think this one was planned. I think he was just out there like waiting for the narcissist. And I happen to be out at a time that I'm like never out. I don't really go out at night. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I did this time. Who was waiting out there? So I want to let you guys know that. And then let me give you something eerie the dude said. He said, oh, tell your son I said hi. What? Isn't this the guy whose name was put into those emails that I had to call the cops about? Because this is the same guy that my ex-narc said, me and this dude are going to come and rape you and your son and shoot the baby in the head, and then we're going to set your house on fire. That dude is the one that the narc was talking about in those emails. And I mustered up the strength to be like, you know what? Even though I know about those emails, and I know you know about those emails, and I know that you're a part of all this, right? Nah. I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm going to kill it with kindness. Here's your 2 cigarettes. Have a really wonderful night. And then I got into my house, obviously locked the door, and I'm like, I bet. But I just wanted to tell you guys, this will happen if it hasn't happened already. And when it does, do not be like, so what the fuck? And the narc did this. You never break character. You are too special for that. That's what they want you to do. And also, and I know somebody might come for me in comments for this too, and go for it, whatever. As much as depression and things like that and recovering from narcissistic abuse takes a toll on you, even if you're tired. I mean, and there's days where I'm like so tired, I don't even feel human. Okay? For real. Still, at least brush your hair, brush your teeth. And if you wear makeup, but you don't want to put it all on, at least put on your foundation and at least have a cute ass pair of shades or something to wear because you don't want to do all this or whatever. And at least have some clean clothes on that look good. Doesn't have to be the shit. Just at least. You understand? Never let them catch you slipping. This is for adults, baby. This is a game of chess. This is an extreme game of chess. And you better be that queen in that motherfucker that can move all over the board. Don't be the king that just goes sideways, front, back, right? I know my chess games. Trust me, I do. I can play anybody. And I'm not talking about people in general. I'm talking about like play the game of actual chess. Chess, not chess. Right? But you better be that queen on that board. Because that bitch can go wherever she wants. Right? And you better knock it down. Play that game the right way. Narcs, they're not prepared for that. They're playing a game of Connect fucking 4. Probably 4 people with a bunch of diseases or some shit. Your ass, you get familiar with the game of chess. And you play that shit to a T. You understand? Because you're a winner. And I love you guys. So if you run into a situation like what I ran into today, do what I did. It doesn't have to be to a T, but don't break that. Don't break that awesomeness of yours. Don't break that kindness of yours. You do what you have to do, and then you swiftly get the fuck out of there. Okay? And you send those flying monkeys back with an awesome story that's going to piss that narc off, which is, oh yeah, they looked really good, and they look like they're doing good, and they were smelling good, and they had enough money to share with me. Not the money, but I shared 2 cigarettes, which cost money, and he didn't have it. Okay? Even though I knew he was talking shit about me. I love y'all. And I hope this message resonates with you guys. It's probably sporadic, but I just love y'all. And I just had to talk to you guys today because I love y'all. I feel weird when I don't talk to you guys. Alright, love you.